And those planes are going to lose because they're going to be blown out of the sky. In other words, the chariots are going to send fire and destroy those planes. Okay? So it's going to be one hell of a show, right? Go ahead, bro.
I don't have anything. I'll just bring this Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire.
Yeah, what that means is the Lord himself is going to come in those chariots, which you people out there know as so-called UFOs, which are really the chariots of Israel, the chariots of the Heavenly Father. And the Lord himself, which you call Jesus Christ, but his name is Yahushua, which is a so-called black man, right? He's going to be in those chariots, and he's going to bring fire with him, meaning those chariots are going to emit fire out of them. All right, go on.
And with him, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
With his chariots, those are the so-called UFOs that move like a whirlwind. Another word for a whirlwind is a tornado. Go on.
To render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
And his rebuke with flames of fire. So you can get a mental image of that if you watch the movie, what is that, War of the Worlds? The original one, made back in the 50s, and the one that was recently made with Tom Cruise. And you see the chariots come, and you see them shoot out fire, and you see the people running, and you see them get dusted, pretty much, turned into dust. That's actually going to happen. And that's going to happen. They got that right out of the scriptures. They got that right out of the Bible. Right? So that's to give you a mental image of what's coming concerning Yahushua and the chariots. Go on.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. So a lot of people are going to be killed on that day. A lot of people are going to be destroyed by those missiles and by the chariots, which are both going to bring fire. Go ahead.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
The slain of the Lord shall be many. That's why America is going to be turned into what you call a lake of fire. You know, when you hear about in the scriptures a lake of fire,
Ezekiel 38:17.
That's what it's mentioned. So many missiles are going to hit this place.
I am a consuming fire.
So many missiles are going to hit this place, it's going to turn it into a lake of fire. Then you're going to have the chariots flying across this place, hovering across this place, bringing fire. So you're going to have fire from the missiles, you're going to have fire from the chariots. Can you see why America is going to be a lake of fire? And why there's going to be nothing left? Why the prophet Isaiah said that it's going to be a desert, 100% desert?
The majority of the missiles, mainly from Russia, is going to be shot on America.
Absolutely.
It's going to totally engulf America, the continent. Like the apostle said, it's going to be looked at. Well, John saw it as a lake of fire, and what he saw was America in flames.
200 million missiles.
Not angels.
That's right.
And we got to get that straightened out for these clowns out here.
Also, the prophet Ezra saw that same thing too. He saw America as a burnt mountain. Okay.
Jeremiah even spoke about that.
Jeremiah. All the prophets spoke about because the destruction of America is going to be so great that even before it happens, it was foretold, because the prophet saw it in visions, in dreams. And that's why it's located in prophecy. And you got a lot of Israelites, or people, individuals that claim they're Israelites, that really don't believe that. They really don't believe that America is going to be destroyed in such a fashion. Go ahead, bro.
Con, this is the book of Ezekiel 38 and 17. Thus saith the Lord power.
Read all the way down.
Con.
19 verse.
Art thou he of whom I have spoken in old time by my servants the prophets of Israel, which prophesied in those days many years that I would bring thee against them?
Yeah, many years. We've been out here since the men of the Lord, pretty much we've been out here teaching since the 70s, right? And then you had certain brothers that passed on. They were out here teaching. King Marshall was out here teaching. Elder Yaquab was out here teaching. Now you have the apostles, elders, Great Millstone out here teaching. And And we've been doing this, beginning with Elder Apostle Tahar. He's been doing this since 1985 till the present. I myself since 1990 till the present. The elder next to me since 1993 till the present. We haven't stopped. We haven't taken any breaks, because in reality, in this thing of ours, there is no breaks. There is no sabbaticals. There is no going back into the world and relaxing. Our job is to keep prophesying.
It says, and it shall come to pass at that same time when Gog shall come against the land of Israel.
When Gog is talking about Russia. Gog is the ancient word for Russia. Okay? Come against the land of Israel. And Israel is also going to be destroyed right along with America. 100%. Because you got nothing but vermin over there.
Yep.
And when I say vermin, I'm talking about the so-called white man who claims that he's a Jew.
Bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
As it is written, a bastard, like the elder quoted, a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, which is a seaport city in Israel. Then you have Tel Aviv, which is known as Pink City.
Yep.
And recently we discovered there's a street in Tel Aviv called Rothschild Boulevard. How about that? Rothschild Boulevard. Okay? Because the Rothschilds, which are really Edom, they have taken over our land with the joy of all their heart. For reference to that, go to Ezekiel, the 36th chapter, the 5th verse. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Saith the Lord power, that my fury shall come up in my face.
Yeah, the Most High is mad, man. The scripture have said the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. Go ahead.
Excuse me. For in my jealousy and in the fury, it says, for in my jealousy and in the fury of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel.
Yeah, because missiles are going to hit the land of Israel. And they're going to come primarily from Russia and China and Iran and Ethiopia and Syria. Okay? But primarily from Russia. Russia's going to be the quarterback to lead the rest of the players to bring destruction against the land of Israel and also America, which America supports the land of Israel, because they're trying to keep that vision that they're the chosen people, that they're the Jews, that they're the chosen people of the Lord, which in reality they're not. They're nothing but imposters. And their top rabbis know, and their top elites know, that they're not the real Jews.
So that the fishes of the sea and the fowls of the heavens and the beasts of the field and all the creeping things that creep upon the earth and all the men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence.
So what does that mean? Shall shake at my presence, meaning he's going to be in the midst of that fire.
That's right.
He is that fire. Like I said, I don't know if you found the scripture in Hebrews.
Got it.
Read that real quick and then come back to this.
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 12 verse 29. For our power is a consuming fire.
So he's going to be right in the midst of the fire. Hey, it is written, the Lord have his way in the storm. You can read that.
That's it.
So when you have a major storm happening, guess what? The Lord is right in the midst of the storm.
He was out in the Midwest, in the Bible Belt, doing his thing.
Doing his thing. Go ahead.
Back in Ezekiel 38 and 20. So that the fishes of the sea and the fowls of the heavens and the beasts of the field and all creeping things that creep upon the earth and all the men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence.
That's why in the book of, Matthew, it says, men's hearts failing them for fear for the things that shall come upon the earth.
Yep, that's right.
Because the earth itself is literally going to shake. It's going to tremble. In the book of, it's going to rock to and fro, sway back and forth. In the book of Haggai, the Lord said, once more I raise up to shake the
earth. That's right.
Well, there's another one that's going to miss, making you Rothschild's faces turn red right now, right about now.
Be rocking and rolling.
Rocking and rolling. You're going to be really rocking and rolling, man.
Go ahead. Bro.
It says, in the mountains.
Hey, you talk about the ball dropping the other day. The ball's really going to drop when the Most High dropped that ball. When he dropped that ball on your ass, that's
it.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Yep.
And we can read about the account when the children of Israel didn't want to speak to Moses. They wanted to speak to the Lord face to face. And the Lord said, okay, You want to speak to me face to
He
face?
said, stand back, Moses. they were begging and pleading to speak back to Moses.
That's
man.
right. When they saw, it tells you that in the book of Exodus, when they saw the lightnings and heard the thunder and the quakings, they said, no, speak with us, Moses, at least we die.
Yep.
That's how powerful the Lord's voice, just his voice was, right? Because the Lord speaks in a different metaphor than how we speak, all right? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and the mountains shall be thrown down,
Governments.
Yeah.
and the steep places shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground.
Yeah, like that Wailing Wall. You got your retards bouncing your head up and down on that wall.
Right.
And what the hell is that all about? Where is that in the scriptures? Thou shalt bounce thy head upon the wall to
Yeah.
receive blessings.
That's right. And
You're
that's
a bunch
not,
of retards, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, and that's not even the wall to the temple. That's the wall to the part of the temple that Herod built, which wasn't a part of the actual temple that Solomon built.
Well, that was outside the temple.
That's right.
Revelation 11.
And every
They right where they're supposed to be, man.
that's right. And every which shows you they're heathens. Every so-called president have been to that wall. They even had that
Yeah, you gotta get you gotta get the montage of the pictures.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Bush,
Bush.
this guy Clinton, Barack Obama,
They even had Christie, that fat fuck.
and they all they all kiss the ass of the Israelis, so-called Jew.
God.
It says,
They're the dog, you're the fucking tail.
Yeah, so that wall, that Wailing Wall, which you prize so much, which you cherish so much, you so-called Jews, it's going to be knocked down by by the shaking of the Lord of Hosts, which his name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh. His only begotten son. Go ahead.
right, this is back in Ezekiel.
And let me say this, man. We love doing this, man. This is a labor of love, right? It's a labor. This is truly a labor of love. Because what else we gonna do? We're certainly not of this world.
And Baloo, it's a little bricky out here.
Yep.
Yep.
But we out here, man.
We out
You
here.
had a good time Thursday night doing the Himalayan two-step.
Shaking your rump.
Just looking like a damn bakery truck.
Hey, Baloo, just enjoy yourself until the Lord snuffs your big black ass out. That's our message to you. Because you ain't gonna make it, nigga. You are not going to make it, man.
Right, it says, and I will call for a sword against him throughout all my mountains, saith the Lord power.
Yeah, the sword represents destruction. Okay? Which is going to come in the form of these missiles from Russia. You know, like the movie From Russia with Love? Well, that's our message to Israel. From Russia with love shall come these nuclear missiles and turn Israel into a pot of fire. Right? Go ahead.
Every man's sword shall be against his brother. It
Right,
says,
every man's sword shall be
That's
against his
soil,
brother.
right? That's soil out there. You gotta pick that up. It's gonna decompose anyway. Yeah, it decomposed. That's true.
You know, people don't like
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know what?
I agree with you. At
It
home,
decomposes to become soil.
I know.
it says,
Yeah.
Anyway, it's okay.
All right.
it says, and I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood.
Read that again.
And I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood.
Yeah, that's those nuclear missiles, brothers. Plead with him with pestilence and blood. And this is the message we're supposed to be giving you. Not that bullshit that you see these other fluff and puff teachers giving.
Hey, see now, we came out here to do this special on the memorial, but it switched up to the destruction of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because ain't too much.
America.
Well, you know, in reality, ain't too much to say about a memorial. Fuck a well, Elder Apostle Tar said that Thursday. Fuck a goddamn memorial. All right? The hell with a goddamn memorial, because first of all, America's going to be destroyed. That damn memorial is going to be destroyed, and the ones who created the situation to justify having that fucking memorial, they're going to be destroyed, and they're going to be brought into
Yeah, that's
slavery.
just another way to appease these sleep blind Negroes, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Bougie niggas.
You bougie niggas, man.
Yeah.
That's the reason why you set that shit. And then you got a Levite to do it, man. If you was
Yeah.
about truth, you would have said, "Look, you know, we found out, and we better start treating these people right." one of you devils in the fucking UN should have had a chart of the 12 tribes talking about, look, these are the Israelites right here.
That's
you better
right.
start treating these people right.
That's right. And you're talking about that slave memorial over there. You got the Ark of Titus. There's another slave memorial. If you so-called Negroes really knew the story about the Ark of Titus, you would be protesting that. But that's like that's what
Negro don't know. Negro
That's
trying
why
to
the
go
Lord
back to
said-
fucking Africa. Niggas
Yeah.
been trying to go back
Who
there.
was
You
blind by
niggas,
my servant?
you niggas been trying to,
42.
right? You niggas been trying to go back to Africa since the fucking 30s with Marcus Messiah Garvey.
who they
And you
made-
niggas still haven't reached fucking Africa yet, man.
Right, who they made total shame of back in Jamaica. When he went back to his country, Marcus Messiah Garvey.
I mean, we give him credit.
Yeah.
We give the brother credit, man. We even know him, man. He's back in the reincarnation.
Yeah, I guess so. But even he, and you're going to find out, that this is why it is written in the prophecy, the leaders of this people caused them to err. All right, the leaders of this people caused them to err. At one time, Marcus Messiah Garvey was your leader, but he caused you to err. He was talking about some goddamn Africa. Okay, and
Because he didn't know. He didn't know any better. He was sincere. But you know what he said? There's a tape out, and I heard it on PBS years ago, and the son was speaking about his father or his grandson, and he said he pulled out this speech that he made, and he said, and that he had that thick Benjamite accent, but it was very stout, and he said, the true leaders of these people shall be on the street corners, and that's what he said.